The judicial system in this country is a joke. And because of racism, the only people that benefit from it are white folks. Most of you forgot about what happened to Eleanor Bumper in 1984 and Yusef Hawkins in 1989. Can somebody please help me understand why Sean Bell had to be shot 50 times? What was the reason for Rodney King being beaten so savagely? In Abner Louima, he was sodomized in a police precinct by 3 white guys, but only 2 was penalized. How do I explain to my 5-year-old daughter Soraya in this so-called land of opportunity that she's not equal to white people? Eric Garner family, they settled for $5 million. Sean Bell family, they settled for $7 million. Tell me, how is it that a white guy in a chicken mascot suit who got jumped by 20 guys, the judge awarded him 10.5 and he's still alive? Look at what happened to Michael Brown in Ferguson, Missouri, Baton Rouge, Baltimore, Maryland. How are we supposed to move forward and heal when every time I turn on the news, another black man or woman has been killed? I think now is a better time than any to look at the hypocrisy in this so-called country of democracy, the manipulation, the degradation, the continued implementation of genocide. It contradicts slavery ending in 1865. I guess this is another one of America's biggest lies. This country can no longer continue to evolve in the direction of your forefathers. When you take a race and your bloodline is filled with an uncivilized trait and you place yourselves in authority, you automatically become the minority. Your unequivocal fear of a fair and equal opportunity is really starting to get the best of me. And as for your so-called government and its constituents that purportedly uphold the law, I'm really sick of that bullshit and I can't take it anymore. Politicians and police, they should never be classified as honorable because they're no different from the so-called criminals. The level of corruption by Mayor de Blasio, the blatant disregard for black lives by Caucasian male police, that shit really needs to cease before this peace treaty between black and white fully ignite. America, you really need to stop because you're doing too much. You knew those Flint, Michigan waters was contaminated. You knew the lead level would potentially destroy the mental capacity of all those colored children. No, I ain't even going to cry, nor am I even going to try to walk you through the humiliation of 400 years, the hangings, the murders, the rapes, the blood, sweat, and tears. Still here we are in the 21st century, and not much have changed from the barbaric behavior of your forefathers. See, your forefathers' behavior, it wasn't just about free labor. Their ideology was to mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally condition my people into believing that the poverty and brutality that they're subjected to is normal. I guess show justice, it really justifies just how much Black Lives Matter. I guess now it's safe to say fuck the Declaration of Independence and fuck the Constitution. I didn't agree to any of that shit. And furthermore, my forefathers, they had no input with the writing of it. So when I think about 7-year-old Havana Jones and 15-year-old Trayvon Martin, unlike Martin, who protested peacefully, my feelings, they wage more towards Malcolm X. You damn right I'm vexed. Sometimes I just want to go home and get my burner and go out like that brother we call Nat Turner. But what would that change? Not a damn thing. Racism will still exist. Racism by Jimmie Lloyd.